Что он там держит в руке?
Bigby, you look tired.
Give me one good reason not to rip you apart right now.
This gun holds.
I won't miss next time.
Before you do anything with me, I thought I should point out a few things. Snow White wants you to bring me back to the woodlands, doesn't she? And that's what I want. You plan to do what she says, don't you?
Snow's not here. You're dealing with me now.
That may be true, but I'd advise against defying your new boss, at least for the time being. You will bring me back alive. Look, all I ask for is the chance to speak for myself in front of the community. And I'm sure Miss White would agree that I should be given a fair trial. Can we at least agree on that?
А зачем тебе это?
Why would you want me to bring you back there?
Why don't you let me worry about that? Look, there's no reason for us to be at each other's throats here.
That's funny, coming from a guy pointing a gun at my head.
This is just a precaution. I'm sure you understand. I'm no murderer, Mr. Wolf. I didn't kill those women. And I think you know that. All I'm asking for is a chance to explain my side of the story.
If you're not a killer, then what are you?
I'm a businessman, not a killer.
There's still a lot you have to answer for.
And I will, as long as you agree to my terms. Because I'm not saying another word until I'm brought before the community. And I don't think I'm being unreasonable. If you decide to do something stupid, like murder me, you won't get your answers. But you will have a difficult time explaining yourself to Miss White and the rest of this miserable town. You're often reckless, and I worry you're not thinking of the... Let me ask you an honest question. What do you really care about here?
Мне так нравится, как игра предоставляет выбор, типа, у меня самозащита, и это считается, типа, как будто я специально кого-то хотел убить.
So what I just don't understand is why you're here. I mean, you want to catch your killer, right? Georgie. He's dead, isn't he?
Допустим,
The
мертв.
point being, the killer has been dealt with. You've won.
You really think I'm that stupid?
I understand you have an obligation to bring me in, but you can brighten up a little. It's over. So, shall we get going? I'd rather not dawdle.
Ну, я даже не знаю.
You know, I'm actually looking forward to seeing Miss White again.
Oh, I don't think so. We're not doing this your way.
How unfortunate. I was hoping we could
What are you gonna do now? Rip me apart like some kind of animal? Killing me here would achieve nothing.
And what would Miss White think? You show up with nothing but a corpse.
This is it for you.
Сейчас Снежка зайдет, да?
You said enough.
Я в отставку. Добро должно быть с кулаками. Это обязательно. То, что я бы его бы арестовал и, допустим, даже посадили. Потом договорим.
Yes, any minute. And then we'll get started. I really appreciate you taking the time. I know it's short notice, but given the circumstances... What have you done? Oh, God. Bigby.
Shit, he killed him.
Holy shit.
Ужас
I didn't think you
какой.
had it in you, Bigby.
Stop it.
Красавица
I
будет
told you
рада.
to bring him back alive.
Okay, everyone. Just calm down.
I thought I wanted him gone. This?
It's terrible. No, it isn't.
What the hell happened? Tell me why you did this.
I think it's pretty
He
clear.
nearly ripped his head off.
I was just defending myself. It was him or me.
That's not what it looks like, buddy. You tore that fucker apart. I get it, but...
You call that self-defense?
Oh, God. Would it have been that hard to restrain him? Did you really have to murder the man?
Hang on. It's not murder.
Then what would you call it?
Justice, maybe?
This is not justice. You know it's not.
Why not?
This is Bigby Wolf
А,
doing
боже
whatever
мой,
the
все
hell he
такие
wants.
правильные.
In this case.
I say it is justice.
Так, пес.
And that's the end of it.
Are you serious?
That is not the end of it.
What are you getting on his case about? He did the right thing here. If this fucker killed Lily...
And Faith.
How can we be sure of that? Without a trial, what evidence do we have? We never had anything concrete. That's why we needed him here.
Are you telling me the killer might still be out there?
The crooked man ordered their deaths. He's behind it.
He ordered it. Well, then who the fuck did it?
Georgie did.
Georgie?
Where's Georgie now? If we bring him in for questioning, What? Where is he?
Bigby? Is he still out there?
I sincerely hope not.
Well, where is he?
Georgie was a victim of this psycho, too. He was pushed into the whole thing.
That doesn't answer the question.
Georgie and the crooked man were guilty of murder. And I made sure they couldn't hurt anyone else.
You mean...
So he's dead. Is that what you're telling me? I don't even know what to say to you right now.
Maybe that's not such a bad thing.
You're on board with this?
I don't know. I mean, it's not like the crooked man didn't deserve it. And if Georgie killed them...
You think anyone deserves this?
Your job is to keep Fabletown safe. The minute you start abusing your position by attacking people, we betrayed the trust of this community. And killing those people
Нападать.
on your own,
Нападать на людей, которые покупали сосиски в магазине, а я просто их убивал.
It's just one thing after another.
Look, I'm glad he's fucking dead.
But like this? You should be thanking me. I took care of the crooked man and Georgie. It's all over because of what I did.
I can't believe this. I made myself very
Пошла нахер. Вот что я тебе скажу.
This is not okay.
Snow's right. This is...
И ты тоже пошел нахер.
It's much worse than that.
What? Are you guys buddy-buddy with the crooked man all of a sudden? What the fuck is wrong with you?
Grand.
Everyone, that's enough. Bigby, I can't protect you without the support of this community. The minute you kill another suspect, or rip out someone's throat in a back alley, I won't be able to stop them from calling for your resignation.
And yours.
If that happens, I can't defend you. Do you understand?
He's not gonna listen to you.
I thought you had my back, Snow.
I do, but that only goes so far. Listen, maybe you were right this time about the crooked man, but what happens when you're wrong? The second you make a mistake about someone,
Ай, боже мой.
I won't watch you become a murderer.
I think it's too late for that.
I know what I'm doing.
Having some personnel issues, Miss White? Can't control your mutt?
Bluebeard, this is hardly the time.
It looks like as long as the wolf thinks you're guilty, he has free reign to murder you.
Нет, но имею право, если он на меня напал. Закрыла рот, ведьма паршивая.
You make one mistake and Bigby's gonna rip your head off?
Hey, that's not fair.
Maybe a few limbs, too?
That's not going to happen.
Just don't break the law. You have nothing to worry about as long as you're following the rules.
The punishment doesn't always fit the crime, though, does it?
Which is why I wanted to deal with the crooked man here. That was the plan.
That was your plan.
Please, the sheriff isn't going
You see? The wolf does whatever the hell he wants, and the princess is no better.
Now, hang on a minute.
You don't believe me? They came to my apartment, and then for no earthly reason, she wanted my tree destroyed.
Седая курица, уйди.
She was helping people glamour themselves as other fables. We couldn't let that continue.
I can't say I'm fucking surprised.
I am. Snow, how could you do that?
Don't blame Snow, she had her reasons. Greenleaf was using her magic to help Crane and the Crooked Man. That's why Snow wanted your tree burned.
That's not why. You can pretend it's about law and order, but it's time you stopped lying to yourself. You wanted to get back at me for what Crane did. But that doesn't justify it. You both just act out of your own selfish desires. It doesn't matter what's right. At this point, I'd rather have Crane.
You don't mean that.
At least Crane didn't rip people to pieces.
Or destroy what's ours.
He also earned the position.
Don't start.
What the hell is wrong with you? You fucked up your own lives, dealing with criminals, making your own bad fucking choices. And now you want to blame us for your screwed up situation. I've been trying to fix the mess you made.
How dare you?
Is this how it's gonna be? You're gonna blame us.
Bigby's right. You people don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Do you seriously think you want Crane back? He was an asshole, and he didn't do shit for any of you. Snow and Bigby found my sister, when Crane wouldn't even look.
Yeah, but they only came around when they thought it was Snow White who ate it.
No, Snow cared about Lily. She cares about all of us. And if she's in charge, then I know she's gonna look out for us.
Thank you, Holly.
Oh, come on, Holly. You know that's not gonna stop the sheriff from pulling the same shit he always has.
Например.
I mean, this I get. But I didn't do shit wrong, and I got my fucking arm ripped off.
Серьезно ничего не сделал, напал на шерифа.
Well, they haven't done anything for me. Crooked Man screwed me over, and then this asshole just came by to make it worse.
Everyone, please, just calm down.
Я бы тебя бы гнилым мясом накормил, повар херов, мясник.
This isn't helping.
I'm not finished.
Like we give a
Need
shit.
some help, Miss White?
Just a minute.
This can't continue.
Everyone just shut up!
Or what?
Bigby?
Don't.
Please, do not blame the sheriff for his outburst. It isn't Bigby's fault. He can't control his nature. Frankly, I wouldn't.
Как раз таки контролирую.
But with a sheriff so impulsive, shouldn't the new deputy mayor have at least some command
Кто идет?
over her office?
Beard?
Are either of them fit to run this town?
Can I say something?
Excuse me?
Nerissa.
Who the hell is she?
My name is Nerissa.
Well, Nerissa, please step aside.
Shut the fuck up, Bluebeard.
But
I said shut up.
I haven't been able to speak my mind for a long time. We were prisoners at that club. We had nowhere to go. No one cared enough. Certainly not Crane. You're acting like they haven't done anything good in the last few days, but you know that's not true. Because of the sheriff and Snow, I can finally talk about what happened to me. To all of us. We're free now. And I think that should count for something.
Thank you, Nerissa. She's right. We haven't been there for you in the past. And I'll be the first to admit we've made plenty of mistakes. But I truly want what's best for this town, and we're trying to make things right. And that may not always be clear right away. But I want you all to know that I care deeply about all of you. And I'm sure Bigby does too. It's going to take some time to clean up Crane's mess, but he's gone now. The Crooked Man is dead. The killer has been found, and you can all rest easy knowing we're here to look out for you. I'll make sure of it.
while that's all very touching, is it not?
Перхоть, успокойся.
I'm still not convinced Miss White has what it takes to control the sheriff or run this town.
I am. We haven't really given them a chance. Crane just left. Let's see what Snow and Bigby can do on their own.
I trust Snow to do right by us.
I think they've had enough chances.
Things are finally changing around here. Maybe you don't feel it, but I do. Bigby and Snow are good for Fabletown.
She's right. Now that things have settled down, I'm sure they can do better.
And we will. Right, Sheriff?
Of course we will. We're not like Crane. We'll look out for you.
We'll see.
Перхоть, купи шампунь.
You see that?
It's finally over.
Good riddance, at least.
This won't end well.
Shit.
It's over now.
По идее, вот и все. Ой, не нравится, когда вот, я не знаю, даже сюжет какой-то такой непонятный, то есть игра вам прям говорит: подчиняйся, делай какие-то поступки тупые просто. И при этом, если ты отказываешься их делать, вам говорят, что вы, короче, говно полнейшее.
Oh, hi. Sheriff Bigby. Great to see you. I don't know if you remember me.
I know who you are, Flycatcher. You've worked at the Woodlands for how many years now?
I think I've lost count. Are you gonna come see the truck off? We're leaving for the farm in a few. Thought you might want to. I don't know.
I'll be down in a minute.
Okay, great.
This fucking line.
Oh, Mr. Wolf, Flycatcher left his keys.
Listen, Snow, can we talk? I wanted to...
I'm sorry, Sheriff. I have to take care of this. We'll talk later, okay?
Good morning, Miss White.
You're late.
Someone's gonna see you, Colin.
Эх, свин. Если судить здраво, представьте, на полицейского напал, да кто угодно, преступник, вот, да, вот, или убийца. Если он его убивает, это самозащита. Тут вам говорят, что нет, ты убил убийцу, и ты, типа, еще хуже, чем он. То есть вы убийца вдвойне или втройне. Типа, что-то, наверное, в этом роде, ну... Логика просто зашкаливает. Мало того, что вам говорят, что вы убийца, так вам еще говорят, что вы не можете себя контролировать, и вы начнете всех вокруг убивать. То есть примерно вот так. То есть это не самозащита, а вы начнете просто всех убивать, вы чокнутый и тому подобное.
We only have like 5 minutes.
Carry me, for fuck's sake. I don't give a shit. You forgot these.
Oh, thank you. It's been pretty busy around here.
Morning, Sheriff. Nice fucking day. Shit. Just go grab that, would you? It's just a farm. You don't have to be so dramatic about it.
Wait! Sheriff Bigby! I have something.
You know, he was up crying all night, poor kid.
Can you give this to Miss White, please? Dad says there's no time to say goodbye, so if you could bring it to her.
Что это?
What is it?
I couldn't take them all with me, and she said she liked that one the best.
Помню.
That's a big one. They're cool, because when they're little, they have these pouches that squirt juice at you if you touch them.
That's real nice.
She said it was pretty.
We're about ready to head out.
What's it like at the farm? I've heard ogres live there, and they eat people in their sleep sometimes.
God, I hope not.
Do we have to go? I want to stay here.
Well, we don't have a choice anymore. I'm sorry, TJ, but look on the bright side, okay? There's plenty of space to run around, and a nice river nearby, so you can swim all you want.
Even in daytime?
Yeah, you don't have to worry about the Monday seeing you. It'll be nice. Come on, it won't be so bad.
Have you been there before?
No, some of the animals aren't comfortable around wolves, so you wouldn't know, would you?
We're all set.
Bye, Mr. Wolf.
Goodbye, TJ. Hey, Bigby! Where's your friend, Colin? Where's the fucking pig? Colin gets to stay. That's bullshit, Bigby, and you know it.
Нет.
Fucking corrupt.
И чё, что ты обиделся? Что мне сделать? Погладить тебя или что? Подарить цветы, может быть?
Hi.
Hi.
You're still wearing that thing.
Oh. Yeah. I guess I am. It's not easy to forget. I know it seems like I should be able to...
You need to let that go. How are you gonna move on if...
Bigby, I know you're trying to help, but this is just something I need to do on my own.
Окей. Как хочешь.
Listen, I came here because I have to tell you something.
What is it?
It's about what happened to Faith and Lily. I'm not sure where to start. Faith, Lily, and I, we had this plan. We were gonna find a way out. Leave the pudding and pie for good. But then Faith decided to get some leverage. She stole a picture of Crane and Lily together. The minute Faith stole that photo, we had dirt on one of the Crooked Man's allies. If he found out, I had no choice. You have to understand. You've seen how they kept us quiet in that place. Can you imagine the lengths they go just to silence someone who had physical evidence?
Narissa, what did you do?
I freaked out, okay? I thought if I came clean to Georgie, he'd get the Crooked Man to leave us alone. We could just forget the whole thing. Maybe try again in a few years.
You what?
So I told him everything. And I begged for mercy for all of us. I didn't want anyone to die over a picture.
So you sold them out?
No. Yes. Georgie promised he'd smooth things over with the Crooked Man. But then...
Печаль. Будешь курить?
Here.
Thank you. I don't know what happened, but that night at the club, Georgie came back and told me things had changed. He had to make an example of us. We had committed treason. And while the two of us were sitting there, as he was telling me this, Faith walked in, and I had to watch while Georgie... It was my fault. I sold them out, and she just...
And Lily?
That night, after Faith, I tried to warn Lily, but she wasn't with her scheduled appointment. So I did the only thing I could do. I I left Faith's head at your doorstep.
You?
I walked her over here.
Тот кусок ткани.
That piece of fabric I found near there, that was you?
Yeah. I cut my leg trying to get over the fence.
So you started all this?
I just pointed you in the right direction. People like us get forgotten all the time. The Crooked Man was counting on that. When we suffer, we do it in silence. And the world likes it that way. We just fade, like we never existed. I couldn't watch that happen to Faith, or Lily. Nobody cares about us. Not really.
I'm sorry, Marissa. I'm sorry that's what it took to get me to pay attention.
It'll be different now. You'll make things right. You and Snow.
I don't know. It seems like no matter what I do, it's just not enough for her, or anyone. I just can't win with these people.
I know it might feel that way, but they need you, Bigby. Both of you. You two make a good team. The way you look out for each other, and look out for us. You don't see that a lot these days. Look, Bigby. After everything you've done for us, maybe they don't want to admit it, but without you, none of this would have happened. You listened when no one else would. You protected your friends, no matter the cost. And you brought justice to this town.
Вот.
Finally.
Нормальный
If
человек.
you hadn't killed the Crooked Man back there, he would have just talked his way out of it like he always does.
Вот про это я и
Where I'm
говорил.
standing, you did the right thing. You've been given this job for a reason. And I left Faith at your doorstep because I knew if anyone stood a chance against the Crooked Man, it was you.
I hope I've at least done some good here.
You've changed this place. For better or worse, Fabletown wouldn't be the same without you. You're not as bad as everyone says you are.
Это говорила Вера.
I need to tell you something.
I have to tell you something.
I feel like we've met before.
You're trying to place me. You like my ribbon? Do you like it?
Faith wore one too.
Would hide her beauty so she could escape his kingdom.
They used to call me the Little
Did
Mermaid.
Dr. Swinehart ever get back to you about
He
Faith?
said he wanted to run more tests. I hope you find what you're looking for.
Это Вера.
I'll see you around, Wolf.
Это Вера? Интересно. Особая статистика, можно посмотреть. Ну, чудовище это просто какое-то тупорылое создание. Красавица, вы обещали ей не рассказывать, бла-бла-бла. Угу. Тут написано, что она как бы мертвая. Но это очень странно. Но эта статистика ни на что не влияет. В общем, как-то так. Я думаю, вот которые у меня были эмоции, вызванные вот... Так, вы знаете, что будет дальше? Это комиксы именно по этой игрушке. Блин. В смысле сбили меня? Вот которые эмоции у меня были вызваны игрой, то, что она как-то неправильно поставлена. Ну, может, просто так и хотели ее поставить, чтобы специально какие-то сильные эмоции вызвать у того человека, который играет в игру. Скорее всего так, потому что я не знаю, зачем делать такие диалоги, зачем так, как так правильно сказать, провоцировать, что ли, игрока, прям, ну, чувствовать себя виновным или еще что-то. Причем твоей вины, по сути, нет. Если здраво мыслить. Я немножко, конечно, не пойму этого. Скорее всего, это специально было сделано. Фух, пожалуй, на этом все, ребята. Спасибо за просмотр. С вами был Бабкин. Подписывайтесь на канал, вступайте в группу ВКонтакте, покупайте игры через ссылочку в описании, пишите свои комментарии и не забывайте ставить пальцы вверх. Всего вам хорошего, до новых встреч. Пока-пока.